Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I can't believe this is my first YouTube channel. Like, this has been a long time coming, but I'm so excited to be here. I'm Annabel and I am a personal stylist and digital creator. I own a fashion and lifestyle brand called Figureyourstyle. I help women figure their style. See what I did there? Yeah. I also help them dress for their body type so they feel confident in what they wear. I post fashion content on all my social media platforms. So Instagram, TikTok, all outfit inspirations, fashion trends, date night outfits, things like that. If you want to look banging for your next vacation, I got you. So make sure to subscribe because listen, the content that is coming, you're not even ready. Yeah. So this year I will be starting with a series called Sip and Style, where I will invite a couple of girlfriends, fashion stylists to talk all things fashion. And this is our first episode, and we're talking about all things body type, how to dress for your body type, and as you know, Valentine's Day is around the corner, so we'll be sharing some Valentine's Day outfits that can work for your body type as well. Today I have one of my girlfriends here, and we're going to talk all things body type, like I said. So give it up for Tobie.
One and the only. Here you go, my love.
Thanks, Tobes.
You are welcome.
So we have our drink here.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is Sip and Style. It's not, you know, Sip and Style for nothing. So today we're talking about body type. So is that whole concept new to you? Is this your first time hearing body type, or you know, is it something you're familiar with?
So like obviously I know about the whole hourglass, like, you know, having an hourglass or whatever, but I've also recently been hearing pear shape, apple shape, and I'm just like, what's happening? But it's not really something I consider, I guess, when I'm getting dressed, like, you know, or shopping for stuff. I don't consider like, oh, am I like this type of body shape? I just kind of buy whatever I feel like looks good on me. Yeah. But you know, it will be good to know what my body type is, because if there's particular things I need to like gear towards, that would be great. And that's why you're here. So yeah, figure it out.
That's what I'm here for, girl.
You got me, girl. Thank you.
But yeah, no, but I can relate to what you're saying because a couple of years ago I didn't know anything about, like, you know, body type, and when I shopped, that was not something that I, you know, thought about, right? So the same thing, when I started retail, or when I got into this career, that's when I started to, you know, think about things like this, right? And I like the concept of body type because I feel like it's a good foundation to help people who may be struggling with their, you know, like how to dress, or people that are just like trying to figure out their personal style, people that they don't really know how to pair outfits together, so they're still trying to figure that out, right? Yeah. So the whole concept of body type, as we'll talk about, is a good foundation for that. But one thing that, and I'd like to get your thoughts on this. One thing that I'm not, you know, comfortable with is the whole pear shaped. If you go on, if you go on Google right now, the first 3 searches you would see how to dress a pear shape, how to dress an hourglass shape, how to dress, like, I guess my question is, what do you think about the whole, you know,
like. Yeah. I mean, so like I said, hearing about apple pear shape, is apple the shape, or did I just make that up? Is actually the shape? I don't know. But hearing about, like, you know, the different shapes, I guess I kind of understand it because it's a good like foundation to be able for you to be able to visualize like what you look like, right? Obviously, it's kind of ridiculous to look at a pear and say that's what I look like, because pears don't have legs. And you need, I guess, the legs as part of the posture, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. People try and use things to help people fit. I get the whole triangle. Triangle makes sense, right? Like Johnny Bravo, like the very wide shoulders.
Wait, how does triangle make sense? I mean,
I don't know. I feel like it just does. Like, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it does, but you know what? It is what it is. If it helps.
Johnny Bravo is inverted triangle, though.
One type of triangle.
He's big up and he's
one type of triangle.
No, for me, the reason why I feel like yes, is a good foundation, but I feel like a lot of it, there needs to be, like new information, because not every person fits into that perfect, mold of, okay, yeah, pear shape. Like, no one fits into that. Like, we don't have perfect bodies, right? I guess as women, as we get older, we age, our body changes, women have kids, you could add weight, you could lose weight, and with that, the body changes over time, right? So, like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, people just need to know how to dress for, like, know their different unique features, right? Because you could be between, like, an hourglass. I don't like using that term, but just, to explain what I'm trying to say, you could be in between two shapes. You could be someone who is an hourglass, and you could be someone who's kind of like an inverted triangle, kind of like both shapes.
I think as long as there is, like, enough description of what a pear shaped body looks like, and I guess also numbers to kind of match it up, because your measurements are probably like the best guide for you when you're shopping for clothes. So as long as there's like numbers to match it up, or some sort of description chart that people can refer back to, then I think it's not something that's completely not useful or useless.
No, it's not like it's not useful at all. It is useful. Like, say, is that foundation, for people that are trying to get into their personal style, trying to feel comfortable, but like not like relying on it solely. Just having that as a foundation, but still taking your measurements as we will do. Okay, if I have a bigger bust, then I know how to, maybe I'm not going to wear something that, like, turtlenecks that's, or something that is covering, maybe tops that cover, all the way at the top. Maybe I want to wear something that opens up my chest, so that way it doesn't enlarge my bust, right? So those are the little things right there.
The struggle is real, okay? So, which I like, the bust thing that you're mentioning, like, I have a fuller bust, right? I'm constantly trying to wear things that kind of minimize my bust, because I don't want to wear something that makes them look even bigger than they already are. And to be honest, like, some people might want to do that. Like, you might have a big bust, and you might be like, this is the parts that I want people to look at. That's not me. So, it's winter, so I'm going to wear something that's like turtleneck. But if it wasn't winter, I probably would wear something that's more square neck. That tends to, and we're going into like a completely different realm now. As much as I don't know body type, but at least I know, like, I know, like, neck shapes. That I know something. I'm not completely. I mean, is that not what they call it? Like square neck, round neck. I know something. I know something. So I'm not completely clueless, but yeah.
But this brings up a good point. So, what parts of your body do you like to accentuate?
So, like I said, my waist, like, I want people to know that, she got a small waist. Like, I'm not a small girl, but the waist is there. The waist is kilty, is there. So I want people to see it. And then I'm pretty tall. Like, I'm a tall girl. I'm 5'11". Stallion. Okay, I'm pretty tall. So, and there was a time where I did not like my height, but now I'm in love with it, and I like to wear clothes that kind of make me look like, I'm standing tall. So if I can show my legs, then but if not, then I like to wear like pants that are quite long. I'm not really into, like, I don't know, short. But unfortunately, because I am tall, like, a lot of pants are not long enough for me. But I try to make it work. But if I can, I try to wear pants that are long. I do like a nice crop top. I feel like it really shows the fact that my legs are long, because if I wear a crop top, then I'm going to wear high-waisted pants. High-waisted pants. High-waisted pants help to, like, elongate your leg, like, it makes you look longer. So that paired with a nice crop top, my waist is cinched in because it is a crop top, and my legs are long, so it's doing, like, exactly what I need it to do for me.
That's actually a good point, because I'm short. I'm not up to your height. I'm 5'4".
I'm 5'3".
I'm 5'4". Please don't reduce my height. I'm 5'4". So one way, because when you're styling, right, you're trying to, play with shapes and, things like that. So because I know I'm short, I wear high-waisted pants, so it elongates my legs.
Exactly.
So any low rise, mid rise, it is not for me at all. Anything high waisted, I rock with that. Like, all these things are tips, right? But at the end of the day, you need to focus on what makes you look good, right? Because you want to be confident in whatever you wear. Do you feel comfortable, feel sexy in whatever outfit you're wearing? Like I said, these are tips to help you dress better. But if you want to, you know, you like a certain thing, if you feel like, oh, I'm big busted but I still want to wear turtlenecks, then Go for it.
I do it sometimes. Like, it's cold.
Exactly.
It's cold, and you know, we can't do square necks in this cold. We just cannot.
We cannot.
We can, but we choose not to because we like comfort.
That's right. Earlier today, we took Tobie's measurement. She wore a pair of leggings and actually this sweater.
Yeah, but I'm wearing
So, but if you want to do it at home, just make sure you wear something really fitted. Because I'm an expert in this, so yeah. So
talk your stuff. Okay, talk about it.
I was able to get her measurement even in this, but for someone who is not used to doing this, so just make sure you wear something very fitted. So that way you don't wear anything too bulky, so the measurement is not off. But
that makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm probably showing a video somewhere on the screen on how to the proper way to take a measurement. But if you have a tape rule, you take the hip measurement, you want to take the waist as well, shoulder and bust. The reason why you want to take all of them because it helps to help you to determine your body type, right? So from Tobie's measurements, using her bust, her waist and her hips, she is an hourglass.
Called it. Yeah, girl. Oh my god. Okay, no, I'm sorry, but
if we're using her shoulder, her waist, so it's either the bust or the shoulder, right? So if she's using her shoulder, her waist, and her hip, she's more of like a triangle or like a pear. Based on Tobie's measurement, so you're in between a pear and an hourglass.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have 5 body types. We have the hourglass. We have pear-shaped. You have inverted triangle. You have rectangle, and you have the apple.
Okay.
Yeah. So whether it's shapes or the fruits, that's pretty much how they. Some people say carrots. Some people say, but like most when you do your research, like those are the 5 main options, the ones that you'll find. Yeah,
that makes sense.
You know.
Wait, so we've decided that my body type is between hourglass and pear shape.
Yes.
So what's your body type?
So my body type, I'm actually between a pear shape and an hourglass as well. So
we're twins.
Yeah,
we're twins. So
this actually brings up a good point because I guess someone who is smaller or someone
like
who
because like I'm bigger, like
exactly you can have like someone like her can have, you know, a pear shape, and someone like me can have like a pear shape,
but it's more obvious on your body type,
right? Exactly. One of the ways that I like to dress, and we have a video coming up showing the outfits that work for our body type for Valentine's Day. But one way I like to dress my body type is I don't have a defined waist, so I like to wear things that cinch my waist. So the kind of coats I wear, I don't like wearing coats that, you know, they're floppy, they fall. I like structured coats, you know, because any structured coats that can cinch me at the waist.
So like with the belt?
Yes, it could be with the belt, it could be double-breasted.
Oh my god, some are usually like
exactly blazers that are also like double-breasted, you know, something that can just cinch my waist to give me that, you know, definition. I love that. I live for that. Also, I like wearing, you know, like what's it called, anything that has shoulder pads.
Oh, interesting. Really?
Shoulder pads, yeah. Okay. Because it creates that kind of like balance with the bottom part of my body because I know I have hips. So my shoulders are
so you're trying to make your shoulders look wider. Okay, that makes sense.
So it matches with, you know.
Because if the shoulder is wider, then the waist that's already sort of small.
Or I can wear like
is smaller.
Exactly. Or I can wear like off shoulder.
I love a good off shoulder. I'm into off shoulder. That makes sense.
And it shows like your neck, your collarbone. Like I read for off shoulder tops as well. So I am probably showing a video somewhere on the screen, but in the video I am wearing a nice pink. I can't tell if it's pink or if it's red.
No, it's pink, girl.
I'm probably called like
pink or red.
Because when I say online, it looks red, but when I wear it, it looks sort of pink, reddish pink.
It's pink.
Okay, so I'm wearing this dress from Age or Ajay. Don't come for me, but basically with the way the dress is, it's flowy kind of like at the bottom, so it adds that, you know, kind of like volume to the bottom part of the dress, and it has a puffy, you know, a puffy arm. So that creates that balance, right? And, you know, there's a detail around the waist that helps to kind of, you know, draw that attention there as well. So the puffy sleeve and the flowy thing at the bottom, that's creating that balance there. Or if you have a similar body type, you know, hourglass or like a pear body type.
So you think I can wear something like that?
You can totally wear something like that, Tobie.
Okay.
You can. You just, I mean, fashion is all about having fun.
I don't know. I'm not into like puffy sleeves. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm already big. Actually,
I know.
This is where the difference comes in terms of like, even though we have the same body type, because I'm bigger than she is, I feel like the puffy sleeves just make me look bigger.
So
I tend to stay away, right? So you can get away from it with it. I tend to stay away from things that add volume to like my arms or like my bust. I tend to stay away from those things just because I know those features are already there. So maybe we can talk about what I'm wearing.
Yes. So Tobie is wearing a nice blazer dress. Again, we're probably showing the video somewhere on the screen. Yes, and as you can see in the video, it's cinching her waist, is snatching her in all the right places. And the reason why I actually love this outfit is because you remember you talked about the fact that, you know, you have a big bust. So, you know, anything that if you wear like a top that has a high neck, it emphasizes the bust and makes it even larger. But this is actually kind of like a V cut. And it opens up the chest, right? So it makes your bust like less.
It just makes it look good, to be honest. I don't think it makes it look less big, but
it looks really good, right? And the cinching at the waist as well, it just helps you snatch the waist and just creates that definition in your waist. That because if you remember, we talked about the fact that, you know, your waist is not defined and you're trying to bring that definition to it, right? So, and that's the thing, when you're styling, you want to, you know, it's about where you're drawing the eye to. You're creating kind of like an illusion, just like how we talked about the pants. I don't have long legs, but I create the illusion that I have long legs.
I think shorter dresses also do that. Like, in as much as I'm not too crazy about short dresses, but I think because a short dress literally exposes your legs.
It shows your legs.
It shows your legs. So naturally, people's eyes are drawn to the fact that your legs are there. You know,
true. No, right. No, true.
So so I do like the fact that the blazer is shorter. If it was longer, I don't think it would have looked as fun.
I like it.
I love it.
Yeah.
If you like it, I love it.
Yeah, that'll do. But yeah, so these are the tips that we talked about on how to dress your body type. It's not going to, I mean, it's going to take a while, right, for you to figure this out. So it's all like trial and error. You see what works for you, you see what doesn't, and things like that. And at the end of the day, like we said, just wear what you feel comfortable in. Yes, these are tips, but you want to feel comfortable in whatever outfit you wear. But yeah, so period. So yes, this is the end of the video. I hope you liked it. And for the next episode, listen, keep an eye out because
it's coming.
We will be talking about some spring, outfits, talking about your personal style, how to determine or how to find your personal style. So make sure to tune in for the next episode. And yeah, that is right. I can't believe.
Make sure
I'm done with my. Oh yes. Wait, I wanted to say this. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. What's the next one?
And leave a comment.
Leave a comment. It's somewhere here. How they say it? It's somewhere here.
Down there.
It's down there. It's down there.
Down below.
Comment down below. But yeah, no. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Tobie, for coming on my channel for my first episode.
Welcome, girl. You owe me. I'm joking.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
All right. Let's do this. Last take. I got this.
Last one, best one. Let's
do this.
Oh, yeah.
I wish you could have taken a shot for every take.
So behind when I'm doing this.
Please.
All right. I also go by Figureyourstyle on all those platforms, so make sure to go and check it out. Guy, why is you? What is
this stupid love this?
Sorry. Next time, nobody will be here. Please.
Oh yeah. I don't have time.
Oh yeah. Okay, Tobie.
Tissy, can everybody just calm down for 1 second?
I am tired.
Just no moving. Just
hold your breath.
please put your hand down because when you put it down, it makes sounds.